everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is staying safe and sound in this pandemic, and I hope that everyone is ready to learn something new today. But first, if you like what you see, give me a big thumbs up. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Hit that bell notification so you know when my videos come out. Like I said, this is a family-friendly channel, so generally they come out between 3 and 4. Anyone is welcome to watch them. And please subscribe to my channel. You know that I'm having a promo right now that I will give a random subscriber $25 who comments. Very important that you comment because some subscribers I can't see. So if you don't comment, I can't see you. If I can't see you, then you cannot be entered into winning anything because I don't know you're there. So please comment. Okay, you can say anything you want. Any video that you want, doesn't matter. You know, I prefer any video from 2021, so it's easier to narrow it down. But you know, and like I said, when I get to 250 subscribers, I will be giving a random subscriber $25. Okay. So last week I did a video about seasonal allergies. What can you do with seasonal allergies? So some people were asking me about, you know, how to alleviate, like certain people only have certain symptoms. You know, they don't have the all the symptoms. Everyone suffers differently. So I know that I have problems mainly with my sinuses. Now, I have problems all year round, but just the allergy season makes it worse. So I thought that I would do something about how to do something about your sinuses. Now, home remedies for sinus drainage. So when your sinuses are clogged, it's when you have difficulty. You can get headaches, and you have difficulty breathing and all that stuff. And a lot of that is caused by seasonal allergies. So these home remedies will help with that particular problem. Okay. Now, before I go into it, remember, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. So use these things at your own risk. But like I said, the majority of them are home remedies, and you don't really need a doctor, or there is no harm in doing them. Okay, so home remedies for sinus drainage. You know the feeling. Your nose is either plugged or like a leaky faucet, and your head feels like it's in a vice. It feels better to keep your eyes closed because they're puffy and sore, and your throat feels like you swallowed nails. Sinus problems can be uncomfortable. However, there are effective remedies from chicken soup to compressors that you can use to alleviate the pain and discomfort of sinus issues. Water everywhere. Drink fluids and run a humidifier or vaporizer. Why is this important? Fluids and humidification helps to thin mucus and drain your sinuses. They also lubricate your sinuses and keep your skin hydrated. So, drink a lot of water. You don't need a license to know that. Okay. Nasal irrigation. Nasal irrigation is very effective at releasing nasal congestion and irritation. Saline irrigation simply means gently flushing out your nasal passages with a saline solution. You can do this with a special squeeze bottle, bulb syringe, or a neti pot. I actually have the squeeze bottle. I showed it in the other video, where I put the saline package in there and I squeeze it and it flushes out my sinuses, and that does help me greatly. Although you don't want to do it every day because sometimes it'll dry it out. You want to do it like every other day. Okay. A neti pot is an inexpensive apparatus that looks like Aladdin's lamp. The saline mixture is available prepackaged. You can also make your own by following these steps. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of sea salt or pickling salt in 1 pint of distilled, sterilized, or filtered water. Don't use table salt, which contains additives. Add a pinch of baking soda to the mixture. So basically in the packages that I've seen, they contain sodium and bicarbonate, so basically baking soda and salt. Now, the important thing is do not use tap water because the chemicals in tap water will make it worse. If you want to use tap water, heat it up first. Then use it when it cools down. Okay. You will want to irrigate your sinuses while standing over a sink or basin to capture the liquid. Pour, spray, or squirt a liberal amount of the solution into one nostril while tilting your head so it flows out the other nostril. Do this with each nostril. It also flushes away bacteria and irrigants. Be sure to thoroughly clean your neti pot after use, as the bacteria can build up inside. In addition, never use straight tap water, I said that, as this may contain bacteria that can infect your sinuses. If you do use tap water, be sure to boil it beforehand. I have a coffee pot, a Keurig system. So the Keurig system, pushes out hot water, so I use that. And again, it works. Okay. Here's a little tip though. Don't breathe in when you're doing it. I did that one time and it ended up going down my throat. So make sure you don't breathe when you're doing it. Okay. Steam. Steam helps relieve congestion by loosening mucus. Give yourself a steam treatment using a bowl of hot water and a large towel. Add menthol, camphor, or eucalyptus oils to the water, if you like. You can find a variety of eucalyptus oils on Amazon.com. Place the towel over your head so it falls along the sides of the bowl, trapping the steam inside. Most people do this until the steam dissipates. The steam from a hot shower can also work, but it's less concentrated experience. I've tried that and it didn't really work, the steam from the hot shower. Look at this. Chicken soup. It's not an old wives' tale. A number of studies support the benefits of chicken soup in helping ease congestion. One 2000 study found that chicken soup reduces inflammation associated with sinus congestion and colds. So what's the secret? Scientists haven't identified the active ingredients in chicken soup, but they speculate that the steam combined with the antioxidants and anti-inflammatory effects of the soup ingredients are what helps clear the sinuses. And it tastes good, so it's a bonus. Warm and cold compresses. Rotating warm and cold compresses on your sinuses should also help. Lay back with a warm compress draped across your nose, cheeks, and forehead for 3 minutes. Remove the warm compress and replace it with a cold compress for 30 seconds. Do this 2 to 3 times. I've never tried this, but I will. Here are the causes of sinus trouble. Your sinus trouble can be caused by a number of things, including sinusitis and rhinitis. I have rhinitis. Sinusitis is an infection that causes inflammatory and swelling of your sinuses. The Infectious Disease Society of America states that 90 to 98% of sinusitis are caused by viruses which can't be treated with antibiotics. Since infections are one of the leading reasons antibiotics are prescribed, but they're only effective in treating 2 to 10% of these infections. Chronic sinusitis is an inflammatory condition that normally lasts more than 3 months. Nasal polyps, which are non-cancerous growths, often accompany chronic sinusitis. If you have allergic rhinitis, your immune system triggers the release of histamines that irritate your nasal membranes. That's what I have. This leads to congestion and sneezing. Allergic rhinitis can lead to sinusitis. Okay. I don't really have much sneezing, but yes, congestion I do. Okay, so when to see a doctor? It's time to see a doctor if you experience symptoms that last longer than 10 days, a fever of 102 or higher, symptoms that get worse including a spike in your fever, increased greenish nasal discharge, or changes in vision. Okay. You should also see a doctor if you have asthma or emphysema or you take the medications that suppress your immune system. So generally, if you have allergies, you don't really need to see a doctor if they're seasonal because they're not going to last that long. And you'll know the difference between an allergy and a cold. Okay? If your eyes are watery, most likely it's an allergy. Colds don't usually make your eyes water. I mean, I've had plenty of colds and never once have I ever had watery eyes from a cold. I know when it's an allergy or when it's a cold because of my eyes. And the only thing I could do with my eyes at this moment is use eye drops. Now, I will do some research to see if, there's anything that I can do for the eyes, and see what I find. I thank the person who commented about asking specifically for the sinuses. And like I said, if you want me to do more about allergy symptoms and allergy relief, send me a comment and I'll do some research and check into it. Again, if you like what you see, give me a big thumbs up. Hit that bell notification and please subscribe to my channel. Remember my promo. When I get to 250 subscribers, one random subscriber will receive $25. But you must comment so I can see you. I'm more than halfway there now, so let's see how long it takes for me to get there. I thank you, and tomorrow I'm going to be doing a special lesson. I'm not going to tell you yet because I haven't prepared it yet, but it will be a special lesson. I thank you. Stay safe. Go get your vaccine, and I will see you tomorrow.